We're in Italy. He was a strange-looking person. And I thought, okay. And I looked around just to know that he belonged there because he came out of nowhere. He said, Papa. And then somebody knew that I was a little perplexed with what to do. They said, it's Jared. You have no idea. He was not anything I had ever seen before. He was a total different person. I've never seen that. I mean, that's one thing people put makeup on. It's one thing. He is the person they made him up to be. And I just bowed to him. And I said, when I see genius, I have to just bow. You've made my day. I want to go do this film now. I want to work. Oh my God, it was inspiring. The way Ridley Scott takes it, he makes it, brings it up. He gives it a kind of energy and drama and humor, and it makes it. He's a great filmmaker. Ridley Scott is a great filmmaker. It's about a lot of different things, and it's about trust and betrayal. It's about adultery and about a kind of feeling of reaching the heights and then how things change, how they manifest, how they mature and then they go back, and it's about a world that for some reason I think is identifiable. You can identify with this world even though it's exotic in its own way, yet the emotions, the feelings are very identifiable. You immediately know feel it. Jeremy Irons plays Rudolfo, and I play Aldo Gucci, and we're brothers, and we own Gucci. It's ours. Our father started it, and we are carrying on, and in the 90s, it was really, it had a phase. In the 80s, you know how those things fluctuate, and it was doing well, and the business was prosperous, and also the nature of the material was sometimes a bit jaded, and yet it was Gucci, and it had made a great name for itself, and its quality was way up there. At the same time, Aldo was trying to keep it afloat, and the competition came and all that. And the two brothers are different. I think Rudolfo tends to be more artistic and stays back and doesn't have he doesn't get caught up in the avarice, and he keeps himself at distance, and Aldo is much more oriented to the world and what it requires in the competition, and is always looking for a new angle. He's in the family, and he loves his brother. He loves Rudolph. They love each other, but they are aware of their differences. So if you were to say that Aldo is the person who knows the business inside and out, and he feels more comfortable outside running the show because he knows that Rudolfo has a good control of the inside. He still has ideas, comes up with them all the time. He has the son, Paolo, played by Jared Leto. And Jared is, and Paolo is, who knows? I can say the character in the film is played more or less. He's not on the brightest bulb on the shelf, although I don't like making that determination. But he is different, and he's awkward at times, and can be easily manipulated. And so that's almost his Achilles heel, almost Aldo's Achilles heel. He knows it, but he has great love for his son. Patrice is the one that Lady Gaga plays. She made that character, and that's how everybody's going to think of this woman because of what she did, how she expresses it and opens it like, well, any great actress would do. I mean, it's hers. Talk about owning something. It's her. It's hers. This is so different from what she did with Stars Born. It's different, totally. So that's going to be a revelation. You'll see it. It's great to see. You know, she's a star is born. A great actress is born. It's amazing. Oh, the great Adam Driver. He's great. I don't understand how he does these different roles he does. He embodies a role in such a way, and he brings a dimension to the film that, in some ways, lifts it and grounds it at the same time. You know where you are when you're with Maurizio. There's a level that he plays on. It's so individual, his own thing, and he brings that kind of solidarity to the film. You know where you are, but it's a great performance, I have to say. It's again nuanced, very nuanced, subtle, but it's why you go to the movies, really, to see that. I was very, very taken with it. It's interesting when someone who has such natural gifts, I mean, the talent he has, just the sense of things, and he's been doing it for 50 years. 50 years. So he's learned a few things, being out there, and he goes for it. And he's got a great energy, of course, and he helps you. He really, truly helps you. You're doing a scene, and he says to me, "Oh, okay, yes, Al, yes. Well, why don't you do this? Do the scene from the middle, and do the first part at the end." And you think, nobody has ever said that to me. I've never heard that said before. I don't know what to do. This is crazy. And you do it, and it works. So, after that, it's someone who's, it's like he's magic. He does magic. And he shoots with 4 cameras. What's better than that?